What does the Davis Cup mean to you?
Yeah, I mean, it's been a very special competition for me. I went to watch my first Davis Cup tie when I was like 13, 14 years old, and watched Tim Henman and Greg Rusedski playing against Sweden. It was an incredible atmosphere, and from there, it was always a competition I wanted to be involved in. And I first got to play and be around the team when I was like 16 years old, and just, always really enjoyed it. It was a competition I always wanted to win. I loved the atmosphere and everything about it, and the team aspect as well. For singles players, we don't get the chance to do that throughout the year really at all. And the team that we have, they're all very close with each other. It's always a fun week for all of us.
Yeah. Would you remember what were your first feelings when you were first called to be selected for the team?
I was very young at the time, and I went to, it was a tie in Austria. Tim Henman and Greg Rusedski were still in the team, and I didn't actually play in that tie. For me, it was amazing, to be called up and be on a team with, two players that I'd watched as a child, playing at Wimbledon and playing in the Davis Cup, and just to get to spend time around them and practice with them and do those sorts of things, for me was amazing. I never forget that. So as one of the older players in the team now, and we get young players around, to try and make them feel part of it and engage with them and practice with them, because it's a special time.
What does it mean to you to play here in Scotland?
Yeah, it's amazing, and the atmosphere here is probably the best that I've played in front of, certainly in terms of a home crowd. I'd imagine this week they'll create a great atmosphere for all of us. And I've spoken also to some of the other players who came to play against us here, like Francis Tiafoe was part of the American team when they last came. He was a hitting partner, and we were talking about it in the US Open. He was saying the atmosphere there was was absolutely incredible, and some of the Aussie players as well. When we played Australia here too, it's not just for us, but I think for the other players too. They create a special memory in a very different environment to play in than we're used to the rest of the year. So it's really special.